Welcome back, guys, and welcome to Georgetown, Penang. Good morning, guys. I am currently on Love Lane here in Georgetown in Penang. Very popular, lots of good bars and restaurants and cafes here. One cafe that I really love is called Wheelers. They have a great breakfast, and today I woke up quite late, so it's gonna be my brunch, and I am hungry. Some interesting history, guys, about Georgetown here in Penang. It's actually an English settlement from the 1700s, and because of that, you'll see all this amazing architecture here of Dutch architecture and mostly English architecture, very similar to Malacca, but Malacca is a lot more Dutch architecture. Here it's a lot more British, and ever since then it's just grown and grown. Penang is a huge food hub, so the food here is famous. Any kind of food that you want, Chinese, Malay. You'll see this big Chinese temple here in the middle of all this beautiful old architecture. It's a very famous temple here. There are several famous Chinese temples here as well. Malaysia, if you're not familiar with Malaysia, Malaysia is a very mixed country. It really reminds me of America and Hawaii in a lot of ways. There's a mixture of local Malays, Chinese Malay, Indian. There's so many different ethnicities and cultures here, which I think really makes Malaysia as a country very unique, especially Penang with the history here. There are these flags everywhere. If you're Malaysian and you live here in Malaysia, you know exactly what each of these flags represents. I am currently in Malaysia during their election for Prime Minister. This video will not come out until much later after that election. So if you're here in Malaysia and you live in Malaysia, you know exactly when I am here. But you can see there are flags everywhere. Alright guys, so they were out of nasi lemak, so I'm trying this other dish here. Let's see. Lots of flavors too. It was good. I was walking down one of the many street alleyways here in Georgetown, and this is a dead end. So I gotta keep going. One thing I love about Georgetown, and which it's famous for, is they have all these murals, all these beautifully painted different kinds of murals all over the town. So you can see right here, here's one big one. This Indian guy on a boat. Beautiful. When I came here in 2015, this one was here. Looks exactly the same. There's many all over Georgetown, and it's almost like you can do like a kind of like a scavenger hunt, right? So when I first came to Georgetown in 2015, I was couch surfing, and the guy I was staying with, he's like, okay, here are the murals, now you gotta go find them. And he's like, let's see if you can find all of them in one day. So it's kind of fun. If you come here to visit, you can kind of give yourself a challenge and be like, okay, let's see if I can find all of them. One of the areas out here in Jetty, there's a pier dock area where there are all these kind of houses here. There's a lot of tourist shops here, so if you want to buy little things, you can buy them here. But also local people do live out here as well. You can get ice cream, which I am very tempted to get right here. It's so hot, I think the ice cream would melt immediately. You can see there's some more shops here. You can buy clothes, any kind of souvenir things that you want to get, you can find out here. Okay, I've made it to the end, guys. Woo! These boards are pretty sturdy, a little questionable. I can jump and oh, it's moving, it's moving. Pretty day. So guys, this temple here in Penang is called the Snake Temple. They have a real snake. This is actually a venomous viper. So you can see the viper right there. There's a big one. There's actually two there. And then over here, there are more vipers. I've never seen a temple like this that have live snakes, poisonous snakes here. Wow. You can touch it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's an albino Burmese.
Burmese python.
Yep, albino. It's a normal Burmese.
It's beautiful. Wow, I'm touching a viper. As you can see outside, this is like a breeding area. You can see there's a big old viper guy right there. There's another one in the tree over here. I see. There's probably more up here, just can't see them right now. This is definitely one of my favorite temples here in Georgetown, Penang, guys, but man, these pigeons, look at them. They're all up there, they're just waiting to come attack me and everybody here. I don't do that. It is nighttime now here in Georgetown, and one thing that Georgetown and Penang in general is famous for is their food. I'm gonna do my best to eat as much food at night here as I can. I obviously am not gonna be able to eat everything. There's just so much good food here in Georgetown and in the island of Penang, but I will try to do my best to eat as much as I can. So for dinner tonight in Little India, I went to this famous restaurant. I'm here at this famous restaurant, Kapitan, and I got one of their famous dishes here. She's got the chicken, and you got the array of spices, bread. To be honest with you guys, I actually really don't eat a lot of Indian food, so I'm excited to try this. So let's try, guys. I like that sauce, but it's a little spicy for me, so I'm gonna try one of the other ones here. I like that one better. That one is really sweet. That's a good one. To go with tonight's meal, guys, I got mango lassi. Let's see. Perfect. I just bought this kofia. I've never tried anything like this, so let's see, guys. To drink tonight, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, guys. I'm so sorry. I got the local drink of tateri. Tateri. You can get it hot or cold. Because it's so hot here, I got it cold. I love it. I had it in Langkawi as well. There I had it hot. Here I'm having it cold. To go along with the drink, I got Penang's famous wonton mee noodles. So let's see. Along with the noodles, they also have some fish balls. Let's see. It's good. It's sweet. Very good. I walked by this burger place last night. Best burgers in Georgetown, so let's see. I think it is. Alright guys, so in addition to the burger, I'm getting some char kway teow, which is basically like just fried noodles with egg and then also shrimp. So just on top of the burger, because the burger was good but not quite filling for tonight. Alright, here it is, guys. You can see there's some shrimp here. Got the noodles. And there's actually egg in here as well. Alright guys, so let's try this. Shrimp. There it is. For dessert tonight, guys, I am going to Georgetown Penang's longest cafe, and that is the China House. It's a collection of cafes. Basically, every room is different. The first room has lots of bands and music and drinks. The next room is very unique. Then there's a big courtyard, and then you move into a dessert room, and each room is so unique. It's a very interesting cafe. Nothing like any other cafe here in Georgetown. Okay guys, so I don't even know what kind of cake this is. This is supposed to be like the best cake on display right now. So we'll see. On my way to go to bed. Penang was amazing. It was a lot of fun to come back here. Thanks again for watching, guys, and remember to live every moment to the max. I'll see you guys next time.